Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do a New York Times hard Sudoku dated July 26, 2025. Let's get into it. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, that's a good start. To start I look for pairs. So I can see a 4 here and a 4 here, so I'll go across here. So 4's here, 4's here, 4 comes down here, so that means that's a 4. What else we can see? I'm looking in pairs, so there's a 6 and a 6. So 6 comes across here, 6 comes up here, so 6 is one of these two. What else can we see? We can see an 8 comes across here. Oop. 8 comes down here. Therefore 8 is one of these two. Alright, what else can I see? I can see a 3 comes down here, 3 comes down here, so 3 is one of these 3. 3 comes across here, 3 comes across here, so and 3 comes down here, so 3 is one of these two. Didn't highlight that very well, but you saw what I meant. What else can I see? I can see a 5 comes across here, 5 comes across here, so 5 is one of these two. 1 comes down here, 1 comes across here, 1 comes across here, so 1 is one of these two. What else can we see? We can see 8 comes across here, 8 comes down here, so that should have been that as an 8 as well. 7 comes across here. Gee, I'm struggling with this at the minute. That's not a really good start, is it? 1 comes down here, so 1 is going to be one of these. 2 is going to come down here. What am I missing? 3, 3, 3, 3's there, 3's there, 1's up there, so that's okay. 1 comes across there, 1 comes down here. 6 comes across here, 6 comes down here. Therefore, 6 is one of these two. 6 comes up here, 6 comes up here, so 6 is one of these two. Alright. 6 comes down up here, so 6 is going to be one of these three. What that means really for me is 6 can't be, so if I'm focusing on this row here, 6 can't be there, 6 can't be there, and 6 can't be there. So 6 is going to be one of these three. Four comes down here, 4 goes up there, so 4 is one of them. Two, 8, 9, 3. All right, this is interesting. Oh, so 6 can't be there because of this 6 here. That can't be a 6. Six there, 6 there, 6 comes up here, so 6 is going to be one of those three. 1, 2, 3. 3 comes down here, 3 comes across here, so 3 is one of these. Oh yeah, so 3 is already there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gee, I'm not really concentrating. 5 comes across here. 6 comes up here, so I've done 6. 7 comes across here, so 7's there. 8's there, and 9 comes across, so 9 is one of these. Because of the 6 and 9 here, this is going to be 6 or 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 can't be there. 5 can't be there, so 5 is one of these 3. 6, 7. 7 can't be there, so 7 is going to be one of these 4. And 8 comes up here, so 8 is going to be one of these. Alright. 5, 5, 5's there, 6 is there, 7's there, 3, 3, 3. So 1 comes down here, so 1 is going to be one of these. 2 comes down here, oh look at that, 2 comes down here, so that's the 2 there. I don't know how I didn't see that. So that's a 2. That leaves that to be an 8 because that's the only place the 8 can go now. 1, 2, 3, so 3 can't be down there, so this is going to be a 3, which means that can't be a 3. 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so that's interesting. 1, 7, so 1, 7's out of here and 7's out of these two. So what that means is 7 comes across here, 7 comes across here, so this is a 7 here. Seven comes down here, 7 comes down here, so 7's one of these three. 1 comes down here, so 1 is going to be one of these three, and what it means is if I focus on this row here, 1 can't be there, 1 can't be there, so 1's one of these two here. That can't be a 3 anymore because of this 3 here. 4, 5, 6, so 6 is going to be here or here. 7 is going to be in this column here, and 7 can't be in this column, so 7 is going to be one of these three or one of these two. Alright, 7's here and here, so therefore 7's one of these two. Okay, so because I've done the 1 here, the 1 here, the 1 here, and the 1 here, that leaves me this as a 1. So that can't be an 8. And the reason that can't be an 8 is because of here, and that leaves me the triple through 6, 7, 9. Okay. 5, 9, 5, 9, 5, 9. 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 comes across here. 8 comes across here, so 8's going to be there. And 9 comes across here, so 9's going to be one of these. Okay, so that's interesting. So 1 can't be there. 2. What have I done with the 2? So 2 can be across the top and the bottom. 2. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, so 1 is done. 2 can't be in this row. So 2 is one of these. 4. 3 can't be here. 3 can't be here. So 3 is one of these. 4. 4's done. 5's done. 6 comes up here. 6 comes down there. So I've already done it. 7's done. 8's done. And 9. 9 comes across here. So 9 is going to be one of these. Alright. This is... I'm apologising now because I'm in Struggle Town. I just can't do any of this. Okay, so 8, because of this here can't be an 8, right? So the numbers that I'm looking for in this row are 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 can't be there. So 4 has to be over here. Because of this 4 here, that leaves these two as a 4. 5, 6. So 6 is there or there. 7, 8. So 8 can't be there. 8 can't be there, so 8's one of these two, and then 9 is the other number. So 9 can, at this stage, can be all of these. All right. Okay, so that's what it is. 2 comes across here, so 2 is here. 3, 4 comes up here, so 4 is one of these. 5. 5 comes down here, so guess what? 5 is the same as 4. 6 comes across here, so 6 is one of these. 7's there. 8 comes across here, so 8 is going to be there or there. And 9, let's add a box because that can be anywhere. Alright. 1, so 2 comes across here, so 2's there. 3's already done, 4 comes up here, so 4 is one of these. 5 comes up here, so 5 is one of these. Oops, undo, that should have been like that. 6 is there, 7 comes down here and across there, so that's alright. 8 comes up here and across here, so 8 is one of these. 3 and 9 can be all of them. So that's not great. 129, 129. Alright, let's keep going. So 1 can't be here, so 1 is one of these. 2 can be top and bottom. 3's there, 4 comes up this column, 4 comes up here, so 4 is one of these two. 5 is there, 6 is already done because it's the bottom. 7 is done, 8, top and bottom. 9, similar. Alright, so 1 comes across here, 1 comes across here, so 1 is one of these. 2 can't be in this row, so 2 is all of those four. 3 can't be here, 3 can't be here. Oops, 3 can't be here, 3 can't be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is a 3. 4 is done. 5 can't be the same as a 3. So actually, I'm going to take the 3 back for some reason. Once again, really poor checking. 3 can't be there. 3 can't be there. So 3 can only be in this spot and this spot. So let's take those two 3's out. And 9's done. Alright, so apparently we've done this all. I might be here forever, by the way, because my concentration is shot to bits. But anyway, let's see how we go. So 1 is there, 2, 6, 7. Alright, 1, 7, 1, 7, 5, 9, 6, 5, 9. 2, 8, 9, 2, 8, 9. Can't see anything else about that. Okay, 3. I don't know what I'm doing. 3 comes across here, 3 comes across here, 3 comes down here. So that leaves that as being a 3, 4, 5, 7, 5, 9. So 6, 9, so 7, 9. Alright. 8, 9 there, 2, 8, 9. 1, so 3 is there. 3's there. What have we done with the 3 here? So 3 is one of these two. 4, 5. So 4 is up this side. 4 is there and there, so that's not going to help me. 7's there, 7's there. 8's across here. 5, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9. 7's up the top here. 7 is up the top here. So that can't be a 7. Right, so what I'm saying to you is because of these two 7's here and this 7 here, the top two's a 7 here, which means 7 can't be in this row, 7 can't be in this row, and 7 can't be in this column. So that's a 7 there, meaning 7 won't be in these 3. So that means 7's here and 7's here, which means that 7 can't be in this. So if I focus on this row here, because that's where the 7 can be, right? 7 can't be here, 7 can't be here, 7 can't be here. So the only place a 7 can go is actually there. So these two can't be a 7. Right. What else can we see? We can see 1's there. Now, remember before I told you 1 can't be here and 1 can't be here. So that leaves that as a 1. That gets rid of these two as a 1 here. 2, 6, 8, 9 is the numbers that I've got. So that's all going. 2, 6 is a pair there. 4, 9, 6, 9. So 1 comes up here, 1 comes up here, so that's a 1 there. Alright, so that makes sense. 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7, 8. So 8's there. 8's there, 8's across there. 2, 8, 9, 2, 8, 9. So 4 is here. 5 is there. So 5 is there with that. Alright, so I'm not seeing anything, but that's not unusual at this point, so that makes sense. 1, 7, 5, 8, 5, 9, 2, 6, 2, 6, 8, 2, 6, 8, 9, 2, 4, 8, 9. That's never going to happen, is it? 3 and 3 is here. 7. What have I got? 7 up there. 7 up there. 7 down there. 7 there. Okay. 8, 4, 9. So 4 is there. 8's there. 3. 4. 5, 7. So 4 is there. Okay, so what I have here in my mind is I'm focusing on this row here now. So 4 can't be there. 4 can't be there. 4 can't be there. So 4 is going to be one of these two. So these 3 cannot be a 4. It's a start, I guess, but 6, 8, 9. Okay, here we go. So I've got a 3, 6. The 3, 6 here. 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 8, 9, 6, 8, 9, 6, 9. So they're a quadruple. So this cannot be a 3 or 9 there. So that's a 1, 7. Now, so I've got a 1, 7 pair there, 1, 7 pair there. So that's there, which means to me that this can't be a 1, 7. So the reason for that is if this was a 1 and 7, right? So if this is a 1, this would be a 1, this would be a 7, and then this would be a 7, which is possible. But what it would mean to me also is if this is a 1, this would be a 1, this would be a 7, this would be a 7. So I have no way of figuring this out. Because of that, this one here is going to be the 7, because that's the only place the 7 can go. This is going to be the 1, this is going to be the 7 here. What that's done is it's basically said to me that the 1 is in this column here, and so that can't be a 1. And so because of that, 1 can now be here or here. Alright, so 5's there. 2, 3, 9. I know that 6 is one of these two here. So that leaves 6 to be there. That's why 6 is one of these 3, so that's okay. 2, 6. So 7, 7, 1, 4, 5. 5, 9. So 4 is there. 2, 8, 9. That's not going to help me. 2, 8, 9. So 6 is one of these two, which makes sense because I've told them that. 4, 9. 2, 3, 7. 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1 is there, 1 is there, 1 is there, so nowhere else can be a 1. Okay, that makes sense. 7's up here, 7's there, 7's there, 7's there, so that's that. 4, 5, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, 9. Then we get to 5 there. So 8's across here, 6 is across here, 5's down there. Okay, I'm not seeing this. 2, 6, 8, 9, 2, so that doesn't matter. 8, 6, 9, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5, 9, okay. 2, 4, 5, 9. 4, 5, 9, so 8's there. Okay, so 8 comes across here. 8 comes up here, so that means that 8 comes up here and here. So this can't be an 8, which means the only place an 8 can go is actually here. And because I've got a 6, 9 pair here now, that's got to be the 4. So if that's the 4 there, these two can't be a 4, which means the only place a 4 can go is actually in this column here. So that can't be a 4, so it's a 5. That can't be a 5, so it's a 9. That can't be a 9, so it's a 6. This can't be a 6 or a 9, so it's a 7, leaving this to finish off this box with a 4. Because this is a 5, this can't be a 5, so it's an 8. And the 5 and 8 leaves this to finish the row off with a 7. Because this is a 7 here and finishing off this column, it's going to be a 9. This can't be a 9, so it's a 6. This can't be a 6, 9, so it's a 5. Alright, so 5 can't be in these two spots here. 6 comes across here, so that's a 9. Let's get rid of the 9s. Oh, look at that. 9's are all gone from there. 9's are gone from there. And the reason for taking that 9 out is that there. So, where does the 6 go? The 6 comes up here. The 6 comes up here, leaving this to be the 6. Alright, so 8, 9. So 9 can't be there, so that's going to be an 8. 8 and 9 can't be there, so that's a 2. This no longer can be a 2, so that's a 5, 9 pair. So this can't be a 9. And this can't be a 5. So 1 is there, and 1's there, so 5, 9. Because of that 5 there, this actually can't be a 5, so it's a 9, leaving this to be the 5. Alright, so these can't be a 5. What's the other number it can't be? It can't be an 8. The reason it can't be an 8 is here. So I've got a 6, 9 pair here. So 9's out. What's this number? 1, 2. So 2 comes down there. So this can no longer be a 2. And these can no longer be a 2. Alright. Got too many numbers in here. 2. So 2 can't be in these. I don't know what happened with the 8s there. So 8. So 8, 4, 5 are the numbers in here. Because of the 4, 5 in this column, this is going to be 8. And this can't be 8. Alright, so this can't be an 8. This can't be an 8, so it's a 2. And this can't be a 2, 8. So that's left me another 6, 9 pair. Got 6, 9s have caused me a bit of grief at the moment. Alright, so 2, 6, 6, 9. These all can't be a 2. And I'll explain why, because if I continue this on, that's a 2 there. So this is going to be a 3, this is going to be a 1, this can't be a 1, so it's a 2, this can't be a 2, so it's a 5. Alright, so the other number that can't be in here now is a 1, so I've got a 4, 8 pair. Okay, and so down here, 8 can't be down here. So that leaves me with 1, 6, 9, and sorry, that can't be a 2. So where's the 2? So 2 comes down here, the 2 comes down here, so, and the 2 comes across here. So that's still 2 and 2 there. All right, 6 and 9, 1 and 6, 9, 6, 9. So that's going to be a 1. So that takes that 1 out. And I think we may have got all the 1s. 3, 3, and 3 we have. All right, so 6, 9 there, 6, 9 there, 6, 9, 8, 3, 6, 9, 2, 6, 2, 3. Because of this 2 here, this will be a 3. That means these can't be a 3. And this can't be a 3. So now I'm looking for a 3 here. 3 can't be here. 3 can't be here. 3 can't be here. And 3 can't be here. So that's a 3 there. Alright, so that gets me all of that. 5, 9, 6, 8, 9. Doesn't matter. 2, 9, so 5's still there. 5's still there. 2 9's 2 6 6 9. 6 9 6 9's a pair, so this is going to be an 8, which means that can't be an 8, so it's a 4, leaving this to be an 8. Because of this 4 here, this has to be a 5, leaving this to be a 4 to finish off this row. Alright, so we've done the 4, we've got the 2, I'm looking for a 5, so 5 can't be here, so that's a 9. This can't be a, this can only be a 5 now because of these 2 here, so that's a 5. This can't be a 9, so it's a 6, leaving this to be a 2. Let's finish off this row with a 6. This can't be a 6, so it's a 9. Let's finish off this box with a 2. Because of this 9 here, this is a 6. This makes that a 9. Obviously, this makes this a 6. And to finish off the puzzle, a 9. Alright. Wow, was I bogged down with that. I'm really, really annoyed with myself. I am a little tired, but seriously, that's a shocking puzzle. Anyway, we got it done. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.